Animation and film. It's the perfect marriage between imaginary characters and the magic of motion, where anthropomorphic attributes allow transformations that bring out the child in all of us.
Hello, I'm Mike Wallace, a digital cinematography student at Full Sail University, and this is a brief history about the animation and film that began over a century ago.
The new genre of animated film began in 1906 with J. Stuart Blackton's humorous phases of funny faces. By using stop-motion photography, he amazed audiences and brought simple chalk drawings to life. In 1914, Winsor McCay used stop-motion to produce a short film called Gertie the Dinosaur that truly established the art. McCay's remarkable artistry, understanding of movement, and instinct for his character provided the audience with a lifelike dinosaur that was full of personality, thus birthing the first cartoon star, Gertie. A few years later, Otto Messmer created Felix the Cat and catapulted the first cartoon characters to superstar status. The round-headed, big-eyed Felix provided maximum flexibility for facial expressions and could easily be kept in constant motion. In the early 1920s, a young advertising artist named Walt Disney imitated the success of Felix by creating his first successful cartoon star, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Then when Disney lost the rights to Oswald, he created Mickey Mouse by simply modifying the rabbit's ears. Mickey starred in 3 successful silent productions in 1928, Plain Crazy, Steamboat Willie, and The Galloping Gancho. A year later, Disney introduced synchronized music with the Skeleton Dance, and then 3-strip Technicolor with flowers and trees in 1932. Then in 1937, he introduced the illusion of depth by the use of a multi-pane camera in the Old Mill. That same year, Disney released the feature-length film Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which was the first to use state-of-the-art techniques and receive wide Hollywood acclaim. The meteoric rise in animation wasn't confined to the genius at Disney. During this same period, the Fletcher brothers were making inroads to their own animated prominence, with Popeye the Sailor meets Sinbad the Sailor. 2 years later, Popeye had replaced Mickey Mouse as the most popular animated character in America. Nevertheless, the undisputed master of animation continued to be Disney, who, with increasing insistence on photographic realism, produced classics like Pinocchio in 1940 and The Epic of a Little Deer Named Bambi in 1942. The 50s through the 70s were slow-advancing, modestly successful years, with limited changes in animated film production. It wasn't until the more mature animations of the late 80s and early 90s that notable improvements were realized in films like The Little Mermaid, which recharged Disney and ensured the revival of animated films. In 1995, Disney and Pixar Studios rewrote the book on animated film by creating the visually stunning, first completely computer-generated feature film, Toy Story. But not to be outdone, in 2001, Spielberg and the DreamWorks team fired back with their own computer-generated film, Shrek, adding elements to CGI such as fire, liquids, and digital humans. There seems to be no limit to the majesty and magic of this amazing era in computer-generated animation. While others have tried, Disney and Pixar have succeeded with an unprecedented string of successful films that explore everything from the depths of the ocean to the limits of our imagination. Overcoming obstacle after obstacle, every film is more believable, more magical, more amazing than the one before. In fact, the future of animation is so bright, it could potentially replace live acting altogether.